Alright, for everyone wondering what type of oil I'll be using today, I usually use Motorcraft, but they didn't have any on sale, so I got this. They had this for $25, but you can get the full synthetic for $5 more, so I went ahead with that because you get more mileage in between oil changes. That's a good thing also. And this is the filter I got. I got a little Lucas, man, to help with dry starts in the morning time or after the car been sitting a while. Keep everything lubricated. The reason I'm changing the oil myself is because it saves you money, for one, and second, sometimes you go to the oil place and they'll put, you never know exactly what they're putting in, and then sometimes you see the bottle of oil that they're putting in there, but you don't see the filter. And so on one of my vehicles, when I got the oil change and I took it to the oil place and got it changed, then next time I changed it myself, I noticed that the filter that they put on there was a lot smaller, and they don't use a name brand filter. So I'm gonna actually pull the filter on the car off, and we're gonna compare it to this filter here and see exactly what kind of filter they use. Now, when I did get it changed, I had them put the Motorcraft in there, so let's see if they used the Motorcraft oil filter. More than likely they didn't, but we're gonna check that out and see. So hang in there and we'll get to that part. Alright, y'all, up on the Crown Vic, about to change the oil on it. Not sure if I can see that or not. See how it's dripping. At first it didn't want to come loose, but I was able to get it loose with an old school trick with the jack. So now we're gonna go ahead and let it drain. Make sure you get you a good bucket. Okay, there we go. See how nice and clean that is. Not really though. Probably about a couple thousand miles overdue for an oil change. For the most part, the Vic looked pretty good up under here.
Get out that road. Look boy.
Yep, gotta let all that get out of there. Then we'll go ahead and get the filter. It should be right there. See that filter? Yep. I wonder what that piece of tape go to. Something that I had wired up. Once that finished draining, I'm gonna take the put the plug back in, snatch the oil filter off, let that finish draining because that hole almost support by itself. And then we're ready to pour the fresh oil in. Yep. Plus you want to get something clean that up with. Make sure you don't leave anything dripping, wipe it down. So I got stuff on my hands. Should got me a rag before I started. Other than that, man, that's the Vic, man, up under it. It's pretty good to me. Yes, sir. Alright, I dropped this in the oil. So make sure I dry it back off. Get all the oil residue off. Also wipe down the oil pan. When you get ready to put this back on, this is the oil pan bolt. Make sure you got a little oil around the, we call it the little sealer here, a gasket, a piece of rubber, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you got a little oil around that, so you have a good seal. This is the oil. Looks pretty dirty. It says well overdue for oil change. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna put this back on, snatch the oil filter out, go from there. All right, about to pull this oil filter off. A little toasty up under here, so I got this right here on. Now, they do sell oil filter, like a thing to go around and pull this off. I forgot what it's called. Someone can leave it down in the comment below. But you can get that to help get this off a little easier. Or if you just, you know, a man, hey, you can manhandle it and get it on off. Let that drain down into the oil catcher. Now, if you notice, when I was talking about the filter, look at this filter. Now, this is not a Motorcraft oil filter. Wow, look at that. Let that go ahead and drain on now. Yep, see what they say? Service champ. Alright. Now I'm going to have to clean all that back up. It might have been an easy way to do that without getting it messy, but it'll be fine. Alright, now I'm going to add the new one. So here's the new one. See that? Kind of the plastic on top. Excuse me, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Boom. Alright, so this is why you should change the oil yourself. Look at this filter. This is the one they put on at the oil place. Alright, look at that. Now, this is the one I bought for the car myself. See, can I get that side by side? Look at that. You see how big a difference that is? Look at that. Now, this means that this oil filter here is going to filter out dirt more better. So that's a very good thing. This right here, maybe half the job of what this will do. That's a shame. But this is what they give you when you go to the oil place. So I see that again. See how much bigger this one is compared to that? Look at that, like that one could fit off in there. Yep. Just goes to show you. Let's see, can I do it like this? Oh yeah. It has a nice size, but it's not as big. This one is definitely a lot bigger. See? Look at that. See, look at that. Yep. Alright, so we can go ahead and put the new one on there. Definitely a little bit off. Alright, so let's put a new one on. Before you put this new one on, make sure that this rubber like this is on the old one, so you don't double seal it and have a leak. And also we're going to put a little oil around there to make sure this also has a good seal. Alright, we got our oil around there, with pinion heads. And this is ready to go on there. Alright, we got it back up. Put it on there, hand tighten it. Also, once you get done with both of these, after you get the filter back on there, you got the oil pan bolt back in. After you refill it, I always check and make sure there's no leaks. As soon as you crank it up, make sure you have oil pressure. Check again, make sure you have no leaks. pretty good and tight. Got the bolt back on there for the oil pan. Maybe I can see it or not. Yep. Now just gotta wipe this down and we're ready to put the oil back in. Alright, about to put the oil back in here. This is the way it goes right in there.
That's nice and underneath it though. Pick up this one.
Alright, so I added about, this is 5 quarts. I tried to put right about 4 because I want to add some of this in there without overfilling the oil. You want to add some of this and then I'll check it and then we'll go from there. Cheers! Nice and clear. Put the cap back on, we're gonna crank it up. Alright everyone, that concludes this video. And until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Until next time, I'm out of here.